Good morning. John White. I dug up some videos I have from an old website. Some of them apply to being a success in business and life. My pen name was R. Don Steele. The name of the website was steelballs.com. The idea is you have to have steel balls, also known as courage, to be successful in business and life. Enjoy the videos.
Women constantly send silent signals to men, but most men, no offense here, are dummies when it comes to reading these unspoken messages. Well, our David Rose is about to get a painful crash course on reading women's body language in tonight's Unit 13 Hidden Camera Investigation.
It's what she doesn't say that's important.
It's all sending a message. You cannot not communicate.
Her body language speaks volumes about what she thinks about you.
It's about 90% of it.
And the simple fact is,
most men don't have a clue.
So Unit 13 set out to learn how to read a woman's body language. And we got help from behavior expert Don Steele, author of Body Language Secrets.
She looks at you, she holds your eye, then she looks down before she looks away. When she looks down, she's submitting to your male dominance.
But wait a minute, there's a lot of women that would say that that's a bunch of baloney.
They may say it's BS, but it's universal. It's in every culture in the world. It's not trained, it's innate.
So, to see if he's right, we ventured out with a hidden camera into a Santa Monica bookstore. The goal, to read this unsuspecting woman's body language. Notice, she never even looks at me.
Cherry Springer. On sale, $3.99.
After that dismal encounter, we took the tape back to our news van and our waiting expert to review the tape.
She doesn't want anything to do with you.
She's not succumbing to my male dominance.
Not a bit.
So we went back to her to find out what she thought.
How come you didn't look at me?
I just thought, what is this obnoxious guy doing next to me? I just want to check out the books, that's all.
Our second attempt went a little better.
What's your name? Erin. Hi, Erin, I'm David. Nice to meet you.
Hey, well, that looks pretty good. Overall, I think you did okay. I wouldn't call it great, but I would say she's polite, she's civil, but I don't think she's very interested in you.
It turns out that when we checked with victim number 2, our expert was right.
Were you attracted to me? Did it seem like it was okay? Were you giving me positive body language?
It was cool because I'm not attracted to men.
So I did pretty darn good.
Pretty good, yeah.
Obviously, time for some coaching. Time to get body literate. And our expert says eye contact is clue number 1.
She looks at you in kind of an interested way, holds your eye contact for a few seconds, and then looks down. She's interested in you.
Preening is the next clue.
And she'll adjust her hair, make sure her dress is right.
And the list goes on.
Look for clusters of 3. Eye contact, downcast eyes, preening. The next thing you'll see is she'll turn her body toward you, but then she won't look at you for a while. She'll kind of sneak a peek.
Other good signs.
If her head tilts, that's good. It's a sign of interest. If she leans forward, it's a sign of interest. This is good. Open palm, no matter where she puts it, means I won't hurt you, I won't harm you. Only women do this.
But there are also signs to beware of.
Well, the simplest one is she never looks at you at all. Or if she does look at you, she looks at you and then quickly looks away. Or she looks at you, narrows her eyes, and then looks away. That means she doesn't like what she sees. She's zeroing in, and she doesn't like what she sees. If she touches her throat here, checking to see if her imaginary necklace is there, that's bad. She's leaning back. She's looking for reassurance. You're coming on too strong, or maybe you told her a dirty joke or something. She literally turns the side of her body facing you. This is a cold shoulder.
So armed with this knowledge, we venture out again, and I quickly catch 3 women sneaking a look at me.
Did you look at me?
I did look at you. The shirt was rather bright. Quite a catcher. Quite a catcher. Eye catcher. For the record, I liked your coat.
So that's why you were looking?
I glanced. I was looking at curiosity. Completely out of curiosity. Because I saw you look at me, so I was like, hey, old man's looking.
Old man's looking! Older man! Oh!
So one last time, back to the bookstore, where finally I read a lady's clues right.
You like my shirt? No? You don't think it's too bright? No. It's pretty bright, thank you. What's your name? Alice. Hi, I'm David.
You were just saying, oh, this book is really interesting. I'm like, I know that's like kind of lame pick-up line, but it's a good start.
Is reading a woman's body language almost like being a little bit too slick?
No, it's self-protection. They're reading your body language. They're reading everything about you. You have to learn to use the tools the good Lord gave you.
Overall, how would you rate me in judging your body language?
You're awesome.
Yeah, I did get one in the end. I can read your body language now. You're feeling how embarrassed you are for me right now. Keep in mind, reading a woman's body language won't get a man a date. Our expert says it helps guys pick out the woman who's actually interested in him, thereby greatly reducing his chances of making a complete fool of himself, like I did.
You did, old man.
I'm only 34, she was 26.
Gotta kill you.
You know, they say, though, that women do send signals, and you just have to know how to read the signals to know which one's the right one that wants you.
Of course we do, David.
Yeah. Thanks, David.